have a little talk today. So when I do my presentations, it's really a back and forth. So it's going to be a conversation. So I don't ask rhetorical questions. When I ask questions, I actually want an actual verbal answer. Would that be okay with you guys? Okay. That was a test, by the way. Few people over here got it. So if I ask you a question, can I get a verbal answer back from you guys? Yes. There you go. Thank you. Perfect. So what this is the reason I want that is because what research shows is the more involved the audience is, the more involved we are in learning anything, the better we remember it, the better we're able to use it, the more it sticks, the longer it lasts. So you actually get more by doing more. Is that okay? Yes. Okay, perfect. Thank you.
When you forgive, what you're doing is you're freeing yourself of that burden of having to carry around all that stress and tension all the time. Because, you know, you could walk into a room and you'd be having a good time, but you see that one person that, you know, did that thing to you, right? Mm-hmm. And then all of a sudden your whole day is ruined, right? They don't know, but you still have to carry it around. When you forgive, you let go of all that stuff.
How many people remember this story? The story of the goose that laid the golden egg? Yes. Anybody? Yeah. Yes. Okay, thank you. Good. So the farmer was really poor, couldn't support his family. All he had was a goose, right? And he used to sell the eggs and to buy food. So one day he goes out, looks, and there's a solid gold egg. And the egg, he couldn't believe it, but he takes it into town and he gets it figured, gets it tested. It's true, it's real gold. And so he sells it and becomes rich. Next day he goes out, finds another egg. Next day he goes out and finds another egg. Before long, he's massively wealthy, but he's also impatient. So what he does says, you know, I'm way too important and I don't have the time to wait for one egg a day. I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna cut the goose open and get all the golden eggs at once. So we know what happens, right? He goes out, grabs the goose by the neck, cuts it open. What does he find? Goose guts, right? Goose guts. There's nothing. He killed the goose that laid the golden egg.
The question I have for you is, and I'd like you to maybe get into partners, into pairs, and discuss this and come up with some ideas and tell me what you come up with. Are you the goose? Are you the farmer? Which one are you, or are you both? And what are the golden eggs in your life? Okay, so let's take 2 minutes and discuss that with partners, and then let's talk about that. Our brains don't really care if something is actually happening for us or if it's just sort of happening in our memory or in our heads. So our bodies have the same reaction no matter what. When you hold a grudge, when you carry around that pain that somebody's done to you, your body is still in that sense of tightness, it's that sense of alarm. And so you're coursing stress hormones through your body all the time. So that makes it harder to sleep, to concentrate, to perform at work or in the bedroom, and also makes it harder to lose weight. So that's something you really got to pay attention to. When you forgive, you actually let go of that stuff, your body starts to relax and you can just feel better and it starts to reset itself back to a healthier state. So what did we come up with? What are some of the golden eggs in our lives? Friends, family, financial freedom, health, time, connections, husband, what else? Mentors, okay, good. What else? Intuition, all right. Family, that work? Yeah? Knowledge, okay. What about, say our jobs, our careers? Would that be a golden egg? No? Well, you may need to talk to Darren about the freedom. Yeah, absolutely. Would health be a golden egg? Yes, okay. Well-being, self-confidence, yeah, okay. These are all golden eggs that we produce, or somebody produces, I gave away the answer, that we produce. Okay, so what are we? Are we the goose or are we the farmer?
You are the goose. You are the goose that lays the golden eggs every day. But you're also the farmer. You're the guy or the girl who is responsible for making sure the goose lives a long, healthy life. How many of you would think that it would be smarter to maybe build a little, goose resort and have some goose friends come in and feed the goose lots of goose chow, make the goose nice and happy and healthy and have a long, long life? How many people think that would be a good idea? Yeah, okay. So we have to do the same for ourselves. So the sequence goes, I have to look after myself, I look after my partner or spouse if I have them, and then my kids. and then extended family, friends, work, all the other things. But if I put anything else in the middle other than myself, the whole system falls apart, okay? Has anyone ever been exhausted by their boss or their job? Yeah, okay. Okay, so here's a tough one. Has anyone ever been exhausted by their kids? Yeah. If you have kids, your hands up, right? Yeah. Because you know what? Have you ever tried to just give to your kids and, well, let me ask it a different way, or say it a different way. I know parents who have put the kids in the middle, and what happens is they invest everything in the kids. Okay? Kids come first. So then the kids grow up, they haven't developed their own lives, they haven't developed their own relationships. The kids naturally want to do what they want to do, which is to become independent and move on. And I've seen parents who sabotage their kids. I think the best and safest thing to do is to worry about yourself and do the best you can for yourself. But here's what happens. So there's a concept in psychology called behavioral disinhibition. So fancy
I like it
word.
already.
Yeah. So basically, if you see somebody else doing it, that opens up the possibility for you to do it too. So if you start to change and you start to do things in a different way, all of a sudden you're happier, you're more creative, you're more patient, your life is better. Maybe I should try that too.
Based on your voice, she says you should record a series of bedtime stories. And it would be so relaxing.
Well, thank you for that. I mean, what's interesting is